So hey, awesome ones. Well, if you're anything like me, you tend to procrastinate on throwing things out. Now, even when you say, okay, I'm gonna work on my closet, you start working on it and you're kind of humming and hawing over this item or that item. And really what you should be doing is tossing that item or donating it. And today I have 10 tips to help you kind of throw things out. And I mean throw things out today. So let's start with tip number 1. Let's talk about that beautiful dress, you know, the one that doesn't fit you anymore, but you paid a lot of money for it. So you're sure that your daughters or your niece, they're just going to love it, but chances are they aren't. It's time to donate it, or even better than that, maybe take it to a vintage shop or one of those resellers online and see if you can get a little bit of money for it. So next, let's look at those canvas sneakers. You know, the ones with the ground in dirt, and you've been trying to clean them, but you just can't get them clean. Well, I think it was my grandmother that told me that always have clean shoes because people look at your shoes, and I really think she's right. I love these Keds sneakers. Now look at the difference. These are both Keds, but these ones are leather, and when I get them dirty, all I do is just wipe them clean. And nowadays we're wearing sneakers with jeans, yeah, of course, but we're also wearing them with skirts and dresses, so I think this one is a better choice. And by the way, any of the good items, you know, like these leather sneakers, what I'm going to do is I'm going to have the products for you underneath the video description or also in the comments. And while we're talking about shoes, let's talk about those shoes and boots, you know, with the salt stains. Now, even if you go ahead and you rub out the salt stains, I don't know if you can see this, but I tried to repair these shoes, but actually, if you look really, really closely, you can see that the salt has actually, it's just ruined the integrity of the leather. So time to toss both of those out and also start on a program where you're using a leather or a suede protector. Put that on as soon as you get your new shoes, and also make sure that if you've been out in the salt, you go and wipe everything off, and your boots will stay and your shoes will stay fresher, and you can wear them longer. Okay, so let's talk about tip number 4, and I'm going to show you my underwear drawer. I love it. It's so organized, and I've got my undies here, I've got my shapewear here, and you know, it's just incredible. Now, when I started this, it was just a mess. I mean, I had old panties, old bras, everything, and I just tossed a whole bunch of them. I don't need that many, and especially what I want you to do is toss out any old bras or any old panties where the elastic has definitely gone. And talking about bras, my tip number 5 is to throw out those bras, you know, with a wire that's underneath. Not only is it really uncomfortable, but a lot of health professionals are saying now that it's not good for you because it's digging into your rib cage. Now, there's a lot of companies out there. I'm going to show you a couple of bras that I absolutely love. One is by a company called Knix, and it's K-N-I-X, and you can see it's all form-fitted, and it's a beautiful, beautiful bra. It doesn't have the underwire, but it really does hold those girls up very, very well. The other one that I like is by Warner's, and Warner's has been around for a long time, and as you can see, it's got the extra support underneath the breast there. This one's a little bit padded, but those are very beautiful bras. They hold everything together, and they're also super, super comfy. And by the way, if you enjoy videos like this, I think there's a button down there somewhere. I would love, love, love for you to subscribe and join us here in our community. And talking about communities, I have a live event every Wednesday at 8 p.m. where I talk about fashion or makeup or skincare, even housewares. And it's at amazon.com/shop/awesomeover50 every Wednesday night at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And if you miss it, the replays are there too. All right, let's get into our next tip. So for tip number 6, how about those old corporate suits? You know, the ones that I'm talking about. Again, you paid a lot of money for them, but you don't wear them anymore. Well, I say donate them. And this time I'm going to suggest that you donate them to one of those businesses that are out there that really, really help women who are really strapped for cash, but they're trying to get back into the workforce. And something like those outfits, they'll really help to boost their morale and also their wardrobe. All right, for my next tip, and I'm a little bit embarrassed about this, but let's talk about nail polish. You know, if you have this kind of clutter, it actually makes you have more of a cluttered mind. And I mean, there's some colors here I'm just not gonna wear anymore. And here's a tip. If you can't open it and it's all stuck and you don't like the color, it's time to toss it. Tip number 8 is about old makeup, and especially the eye makeup. If you've got old makeup that's, let's say, over 6 months old, whether it's eyeshadow or mascara like this, it's time to toss it. And you can't really see it right now, but when I take off my makeup, I actually have a bump here right underneath my eyes, and that's where I got an eye infection, and it's never really gone away completely. So if you're hanging on to mascara, especially, that has bacteria in it, you don't want those on your eyelashes. My next tip is to talk about old skincare bottles and jars that you might have laying around. You know, they have a shelf life to them too, so if they're over a year old, it's time to toss them. And I also want to talk, you know, these little samples that you get from the drugstore, we all have them, and a lot of times we keep them and we think to ourselves, well, you know, when I go traveling, I'm going to put them in for traveling. And if they're over a year old, don't bring them with you, because chances are you're going to put them on your face and break out into a rash, and nobody wants that during vacation. And my next tip is just to be more assertive when you go to your closet. Do you have 3 umbrellas and one of them, it doesn't even open properly? Toss it. Do you have really yellowed white clothing? You can't get them clean. It's best to toss it. And what fell on the floor here? How about those sweaters that went into the spin in the washing machine and completely stretched out? Again, gone. I truly believe that hanging on to broken or dirty or damaged items, it really makes us feel like we have a bit of a broken life. And I gotta tell you, it feels great to throw out a lot of those kind of items into a garbage bag, or maybe even some of the good items that you don't wear anymore, put them into a donation box. And that's what we're doing is we're freeing up the space for something that we love or something that makes us really, really feel good. And it's just another way to keep it awesome.